y'all miss me. So I'm back. Today we're doing a video on Dollar Tree washcloths. They are 100% polyester. So of course we are going to do sublimation, and about 4 of them come in a pack. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them because I wanted to be greedy. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and print my images off on my printer, and we'll come back and get the pressing. So I've cut out all of my images on my printer. The printer that I use is a Epson Workforce 7720 that I converted to use the sublimation ink. So here are my images. Of course they're mirrored, and I'm going to cut a box around it just in case there's ink on the edges of the paper, and then we'll get to pressing. I'm cutting out my last picture now. I forgot to turn my heat press up to 380, so I'm waiting on it to heat up now. Before I press this, I'm going to get my butcher paper to put on my heat press so we won't make a mess over here. And again, these are the washcloths that we will be using. They are 100% polyester. So you want to make sure every time you do sublimation, make sure you're using polyester items, and the higher the polyester count, the better the colors will come out. So this is how the towel looks once we take it out of the pack. It seems like the softer side is where the tag is. So I'm actually going to do one on this side where I cut the tag, and I'm going to do one on the opposite side to see how the colors come out differently. So once the heat press warms up, we'll be ready to get started. Okay, so I did cut my image a little too big. The towels are 11 by 11, and for some reason I'm thinking in my head that it's 12 by 12, so I did print the image out in like a 12 by 13, but that is okay. This is just for practice, and actually I think both sides feel the same almost. So this is how I'm going to do it, just so I can see where my image is. I did do it this way instead of having it flipped over. I'm going to use some heat tape, if I can find it. I'm going to use my heat tape here and just tape off the sides so that I can flip it over and press on the side where the image will be. So I'm going to tape each side like I'm doing here, so I can just flip it over like this. And I am using Crafting Besties sublimation paper. I believe this is the what size the paper is. It is the 13 by 19, and this is the packaging for it, the sublimation paper, and this is 100 sheets. I believe it was about $40, and it does last a very long time with it being 100 sheets. So I have my butcher paper under that, and I'm going to put another piece on top to cover it. Then I'm going to press for about 60 seconds. Okay, let's see how that came out. I'm so excited. Let's see. Oh my lordy. Look at that. Dollar Tree towels, 4 pack. 4 in a pack for $1. Wow, that looks amazing. And again, this is Crafting Besties sublimation paper. That looks so good. So before we use these, of course, I'm going to wash them first. Probably tomorrow. I'll let the ink stand for about 24 hours. All right, let's do the other one. I'm so excited. That looks so good. Okay. So on this one, I'm going to leave the tag on this side since it seems as if the both sides are the same. So I'm going to do it on the other side just to make sure. I'm going to use this one with my baby's name on it. This, he loves some Mickey Mouse. People say, does he really love Mickey Mouse or y'all love Mickey Mouse? No, he loves Mickey Mouse. And he is almost 10 months. Y'all didn't tell me how fast babies grow. He'll be 10 months next week. Okay, so I'm doing this one the same way so I can see exactly where my image will be. And I'm just gonna flip it over. And that's my silhouette going in the background. I'm working on multiple projects. So I apologize for the noise. I'm gonna take another piece of butcher paper, put it under. 60 seconds, 380. Towel number 2 is now complete. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. It looks like I left one of those little plastic things on it that was in the package, but it's okay, y'all. We just practicing. It's a little practice. So here that is. Looks like it melted, but it's okay. Alright, so we are on to towel number 3. This is so fun. These colors are really popping on these Dollar Tree towels. And why y'all didn't tell? Did I cover that up? I probably did. It probably went through. But it's okay. I do have a pressing pad on my heat press because it did lose pressure in the middle. My heat press is so old. And I'm sure there's a way to fix that, but this pressing pad does the job. So here's the next one that I'll be using with the baby characters. The characters is babies. Hate those scam likely calls. Okay, so I'm going to take this. The third one has been pressed. And look at that. No ink left on the paper. That's that Crafting Besties for you. So that's the third one. I'm gonna go ahead and do that fourth one off camera so we can go ahead and wrap up the video because I don't want it too long. Here's the end result of our 4 Dollar Tree washcloths. They came out so perfect. So go ahead and head to your nearest Dollar Tree for some great sublimation blanks. It's so cute. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will have more videos coming. Check out the craft section at Dollar Tree. They have tie-dye, you guys. So I'm about to do a video using tie-dyes. They do have different colors, of course, for $1. And I will be making social media plaques using these. They were $1. And this will be the stand that I'll be using. So go ahead, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching. Thank you, guys.